You've hit level 20, and now you're ready to retire and open up a shop. That's what we're going to explore in this D&D vlog, retiring your character when it hits a certain level, or when possibly you're not feeling like playing a character at a certain point. What are some of the ways that we can navigate it? Now, generally speaking, when I put together a D&D campaign or D&D adventures, I want us to develop our characters over multiple levels. This is why I'm open to any type of class, any type of character you want to play. I want you to have that agency. I want that character to be the avatar on the table. I want you to fall in love with your character. Bring that passion to the table. You do that, we're going to take our characters, to the highest levels possible. But along the way, things kind of happen. We might reach a campaign to a certain point. We're at level 8, and we were going to go to level 15, but the players are looking for something else, or a group has kind of run its course. Maybe you're thinking about changing a character. So when that happens, it's always possible to shelve a character. It's always possible to take a character, kind of put them off to the side, or like literally put them into your D&D folder, play a new character for a while, and come back to that old character. So I have numerous players that have various characters at different points that enter campaigns, exit campaigns. I am open and fine completely with that, just as long as it's not done in the middle of a campaign, meaning we're playing this current adventure, and then next week you show up and you want to play a new character. That breaks kind of the continuity of it. The thing with Dungeons & Dragons is the ability to develop a character back and forth, or play them over multiple campaigns, or bring them into a campaign or exit a campaign. I'm ultimately really okay with that because you've earned it. What I mean by that is, if we're sitting down to play a campaign and we're playing, and the party goes from level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, level 8. And then at that point, you want to bring in another level 8 character that maybe you have from a previous campaign. It's not like that character's entering for free. It's not like you just roll that character up. You literally paid the price, the adventuring price, to bring that character in. So I'm fine swapping in and out. When it reaches a certain point, a certain level, where now you're kind of beyond the books, or beyond the power curve, and you retire your character, certainly that's a major feat. But still you hold on to the character, because you never know when they might be called back. But I also allow for some of my long-term players, I want to acknowledge that if you've made it to the higher levels, that's a major gaming achievement. So I will allow a character, well, I shouldn't say allow, I will encourage, because I allow absolutely anything and everything. Take your character, take that gold, take everything, retire them, and you set something up. It might be a shop. It might be a guild. It might be a network. It might just be you're retired, like on some estate with your castle. With that character, I will spin off every now and then into the campaign. So you've got your character retired doing that. It's almost like a civilization management. You'll get a little gold. You'll get some information. You'll get an advantage. You'll get something along the way, because it represents that character, even though they're retired, is still active and effective in the game world. And it might give something to your current character. It might give something to the party to use, and it's up to the controlling character that retired to determine how to disseminate that and pass it out. There are lots and lots of opportunities to still D&D with a retired character, other than just don't ever have them show up again, which kind of doesn't make sense, because if they've been role-playing, if you've been role-playing as a player for that long, think about that. You don't just vanish. We want to keep that going. That's like a part of literal living history. And I have had players play a character to level 6 or level 7 or level 8, put them aside for a little bit because the campaign ended, or they wanted to try a different direction, and then literally a year or two later, where we're playing another campaign and they're like, Fritz, my schedule changed. I'd love to jump in at your table. Do it. Always have a spot. Okay, what level is the party up to? We're up to level 8. Hey, I'd like to bring back my level 8 character. Bring him back in. Put him back into the party. So I don't see a D&D character retiring, exiting, going away, never coming back, although there might be some characters you play and you never play again. But I would rather you hold on to the characters and leave the opportunity open, not only for them to influence the game, but leave the opportunity open if they want to come back at some point.